welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another WARNO match in the tournament. This is round number 2 against Monkey here. And I'm playing Sud once again in the left side in blue. And this time he's playing 8th Infantry. Let's go over deployments here. He's opening up with a lot of mech rifles here and engineers. Got engineers, dragons, mech rifle dragons, and one M1 Abrams command tank. On the north, we see one tank here. Actually, sorry, 2 tanks. 2 just light tanks here, M60s. More engineer dragons, some stingers, a CV, and a ranger dragon with a Bradley in the far north. And we can see his forces are all going down to this location, deploying pretty conservatively. It looks like he kind of knows that I'm going to have that airborne deployment. And over here, he's deploying pretty conservatively too, pretty far back into his own zone. Me, on the other hand, I'm going crazy here with AMXs. 2 AMXs going down the main road, 2 AMXs going through the northern road. We got a VLRA here. We got another 2 VLR here as well, with some Fallschirmjägers and some Green Berets. Another BGS squad going for the northern position, with 1 Roland, 2 in a CV, and a CV going north with a VLRA, 2 Green Berets, and a Fallschirmjäger. And the idea with all this AA and an extra Roland 2 is to prevent any type of A10 rush or healer rush, which I was kind of expecting from an 8th player. But anyway, let's get into it. That was the plan though. So like, plan here is to play hyper aggressive over all the zones. Get in here as quickly as possible, lock down the main road. Get down here as quickly as possible and lock it down. I was planning on like just capping this and not necessarily reinforcing it significantly and actually abandoning it, because my real objective is the +2 at Lima and keep the pressure in this weird corridor area here along the edge, where having control this forest, having control these buildings. Puts a lot of fire control over here. Similarly here, if he tries to push from this angle, I have tons of forests and angles to shoot at him. And if he wants to push to one spot, he can go through here, but he has to do an infantry combat. Which really takes away the ability of, I think, 8th in general. And we're kicking it off though. AMX is about to drive down this road. We're getting really into this guy's face. He doesn't go for the position in the north, as we said, to put pretty conservatively. We got a nice kill there already, killing a dragon squad. Unloads. Taking down some hits, so we've got another mech rifle here. Missed the shot, so engineer dragon firing some shots. Got another engineer here, dragon going down. And that's 2 squads down right there, right off the bat. He's firing a mech rifle here, trying to get me some shots on me. I'm backing off here, just out of range. Just kill the VLRA, but there is no A10 or healer rush, so it doesn't really matter to me. And I'm just gonna start putting down rounds here. We got an Abrams here on this main road. I'm not paying attention here. I'm microing quite a bit. And sadly, I do lose 1 of my AMXs there. HE Bomber coming in already, going in for the mech rifle dragon here, which are 70 points a pop. Putting a decent amount of fire on him. Missiles away. And get him on 1 health. So if he looks at anything, he does die. Backed up this AMX here. Over here, we got a little bit of action. He sent up his Black Hawk to scout out. Doesn't do too hot with the VRLA. CV's out coming into the zone. But his 2 tanks are arriving. And he's got those engineer dragons all over the place. So we're about to get a lot of income back with selling a lot of our transports. He's buying a Cobra already. And we're just pushing pretty hard on this location on him now. Trying to get some better shots on these mech rifles here. See his Abrams pushing about, but not really willing to take any engagement quite yet. And we're just going to put rounds on these mech rifle laws, which are 55 points a pop here. And they are pretty good, but they're unvetted. He brings them all unvetted, and I'm going to buy in some huge amount of HE bombers here. Bombers are out. 1 going mech rifle here. Get a nice damage on these engineer. Doesn't get the kill though, but they're now wounded pretty significantly. We see 1 of his mech rifles here engaging. It's Fallschirmjäger, who only has 1 light support. He routes though, because he's now vetted. He's moving in his helos here. I'm just going to keep the, trying to suppress him. Trying to move my VRLA to help out. And we see now he's got some type of tank here. I'm going to back off immediately, retreat into the zone. We're seeing over here some nice action. He's using his Cobra really effectively, knocking down the Green Beret. Get some shots here on the dragon. Don't get the kill though, sadly. I'm going to push over here, try to get a better angle on some of these helos at least. Going for the Cobra. Cobra's pretty expensive, 130 points. I really want to get this kill though. Do stun him. He stuns me, but we're kind of evenly stunned. ECGM's coming for me. I'm trying to back up. Gets a clean kill on me. Cobra gets away with it. Back at CV off. Buy a VLA to prevent any rush. I'm getting that early tick on him anyway. My mission was accomplished over here. And over here now, we're just seeing our AMXs, just putting some firepower down on him. We got a lot more Jaeger coming in here, Milan 2s coming in for supports. And I'm going to move this Fallschirmjäger back to rearm. He's got a lot of dragon teams everywhere. We're seeing even some real engineers coming in here. Bomber comes in though, going in for the engineer dragons. We're going to pick him off. And nice bombing run. Put it down to almost 2 health, even though there wasn't a kill. And he's just like sweeping through here, over here. Another bomber comes in. Missed my target here. See F-16 coming in against me here. Hits the flares. Rolling 2 here though. Fires another missile. Misses. We hit him though. He flees. Doesn't get killed. Our AMXs mop up those engineers and mech rifles. Another bomber coming in here. Still no target. He's got no AA here, which is telling me something. I immediately drop a smoke here. I'm going to move up this AMX, get the shot on the Bradley. I'm going to move this boy around to try to get something here. Fire around. Get a clean hit. Doesn't kill though. I'm going to smoke, and then I'm going to continue to push. I'm going to move up this AMX as well. Moving up a dragon team as well on him. Bombers coming through. Nothing again. I decided just to evac at this point. He's got some engineers in here. BGS are going to start engaging them. Got my CV about to come up as well, hanging out in the rear. You see him trying to move up here with his Blackhawk. Though I have a VRLA. I was kind of concerned about that. You'll see me start buying some reinforcements for that side to prevent any rushing going on. And man, those AMXs are just picking him off here. Kill the Bradley, kill the ACAV. We're just mopping up these engineer squads with the ACAVs, or sorry, the AMXs here. Buy another additional VRLA here. And buying some Milans with a Carl G. He's thinking about pushing here, maybe. But he's got a lot of forces in the north. While my main brunt of the attack is here. So it did work a little bit. Honestly, sending that early attack, made him buy a lot of resources over here. He's not really redeploying them. And we got some forces here moving up. And man, we're just picking off targets with these AMXs. Tow Cobra up, moving up here. I move up a Roland 2 to try to address it. Roland 2 takes aim. I send in a cheap fighter as well. Bomber comes in as well. Clean kill. Engineers taking a hit there. Going down. And we both get away with it. Air power is just really dominating him right now. We're in the zone. He doesn't want to use up his Abrams. And you can see the AMXs are hitting him from all angles. Even the VLRA is helping. We see him redeploying a lot of these M109s. Or M13s. He should have probably loaded the troops back up and rotated them over. But yeah, you can see the engineers just getting dominated by the AMXs. See another engineer dragon here in this building. It's a nice hit on my AMX though. No kill though. We're killing all his transports trying to evac. Bomber comes in. Goes in for a nice target. Another bomber comes in as well. There goes that engineer. And that engineer gets really wounded, and we kill the vehicle behind it. Cobra moving in. Getting some dragons here on our rear here. It's away with that though. Does kill my CV sadly. With the engineer dragon. We got a fighter here. Easy kill. On a Cobra. Bomber comes in. Going in for the engineers. Though he does get stunned, so he stops moving. Doesn't get the hit by the actual shots. We're seeing his M60 here coming in against me. We're seeing some heavy artillery here. M110 here. Heavy piece. Kills my Milan. You see what we set up a nice thin defensive line here. Make sure he doesn't go for anything. Kills one of my last AMX. I only have one AMX now on the battlefield. Trying to move into the zone now with my Jaeger here. I'm going to move my AMX over. Bomber comes in here, trying to still get this engineer squad. Finally, do eliminate him with that strike there. We're seeing a second command tank. I'm going to move up though. He has a nice supply truck. Just 20 points though. Moving this over to help out, deal with this. I got some HO2s I think coming as well on the way. I send up my AMXO to help out, to aim at this rear position as he's trying to hit stuff in my line. I know he's here, so keeping my CV in the rear, keeping other things in the rear. The HO2s are coming anyway. And he's looking to reverse here. AMX gonna get a side shot on him. Takes a nice pop on his tank. And there goes that. Finding some other mech rifles, seeing another mech rifles and more engineers. I sent some flame troops with a Jaeger squad here to push up on the edge to secure this angle. Jaeger here. Finally get some shots off on the M1. M1 takes a nice side shot there, going down at 50% health. Jaeger's rearming, firing one other round. Hits him again, but this time from the front. No go, and they're going to start engaging. Fighter just hanging out here. These guys are caught out in the open. Engineers taking some shots. We got a whole bunch of bombers and an LGB ready to go. Bomber comes in. LGB is going to go. I'm going to go for the mech rifles here. AMX is going to take a hit here. I'm going to try to smoke, do smoke off. Bomber comes in here. Throws off. Kills the mech rifles. Killed another engineer there. LGB still looking for a target here. I want to kill one of these M1A1s. I see an M1A1 here. Got line of sight. Fires a shot. Get a nice hit on him. Boom. Eliminates the tank. F4 coming around. Got a roll in two though and a fighter. Get a nice hit on him. But turn back around to try to get another target. These guys got 2 shots. TV's coming into the zone now. He's got nothing really in the zone to prevent me. He's moving up here. We're aiming. Fire nice shot. Kill one of the engineers already. LGB comes in. It's a clean hit on the mech rifle Dragon. We're going to go back and rearm. M110 still firing rounds. Kills the squad. And we just have another F4 HE bomber here. Just waiting for a target. Again, no real AA here. He's finally bringing up some Stingers to really do something. But Stingers are not going to be enough against my high altitude bombers. Kill another one of his support. He's trying to move in his command tank. I'm going to send in my bomber to kill the engineer squad. Got another LGB coming in here too for the M1A1 command tank. Or just M1 command tank. Bombers come in here. HE goes for something else. Gets missed. LGB shot goes off. Kill the engineers. Kill the tank. Fighter goes in. Does get a nice hit on my LGB, knocking them out. But, you know, the damage has already been done. Turning back around here, trying to get this F-16. Kill the F-16 in revenge with a 125-point fighter. And these things are so fast. They look like darts. They're crazy fast. And they're crazy cheap. So it looks like I'm flying right over his A net here. He does. I do get away. He's still putting down rounds here with his heavy artillery. But I still got this AMX here putting down firepower. I like how Larry says RC. I know it doesn't stand for race car, but these are race cars, man. Man, the level of detail Eugen puts in these vehicles is impressive. The sway, the movement of them. It's ridiculous. Look at that, it actually shifts. It's away there. But I got some forces now along his side. And it's not looking good for him, honestly, at this point. I'm +4 on him. There's 8 minutes on the clock. He's got nothing on the line here to really prevent me. I got a lot of aircraft saved up, and I still got more guys on the board. And I'm thinking about this point, buying up some rolling 3s to prevent him from using his aircraft. I'm going to buy some heavy artillery in a second as well. I'm going to start probing the edge here. AT-4 team's going to get annihilated by Jaeger, but also Pioneer is going to get even more annihilated. And there goes that AT-4 squad. Dead. Bomber comes in here looking for a mech rifle squad here. It's a clean kill. And man, we're just pounding him away with that. AMX is probing up here pretty far up in the line now. Dragon teams are just out of range. She can't really do anything about it. I got the dragon range. Still got like 500 meters off. I'm backing off here. I don't want to move up too much. And yeah, it's just looking bad at this point. Buying his first M1A1 normal tank, no command tank. Kill another vehicle. See a Bradley flying around here. Sadly, I'm a little slow in the uptick. I think I tried giving a smoke order, but I'm out of smoke. And finally, the last AMX goes down there. And that is all the AMXs. You see the tanks. It's so cool that they also like the vehicles actually stay on the battlefield. All things have been killed. That's probably one of the coolest things in the game. Really see the helo from way earlier. But yeah, we'll go to 2-speed here. We can kind of see the writing on the wall. Actually, go 3-speed. You can't really get in here now at this point. It's only a couple minutes on the clock. I've locked him out on the zone. Even if he took the zone back, he'd have to take everything from me to really get back into the game. 6 minutes on the clock left. Bring up some heavy artillery to assist the front line. I'm going to keep him inside the town here just in case he tries to flank anything like that or tries to get helos around my side. Finally gets 2 mech rifles here, a dragon, and a law. Immediately I'm going to buy out some aircraft here. 2 F4s coming in already, going in, and I have 3 of them actually. One here, down, down. This one's hurt now. He's going to go get eliminated pretty easily. And we're just going to keep putting down the hurt on him. Bring up some more Jaegers. Got an LGB here going in. Gets a clean kill on the tank and gets away. And man, that's brutal for him to lose another heavy tank like that. I'm moving up the side here, killing his stingers. I got my artillery ready to go, aiming at the Bradley. Bradley goes down. And that is surrender there. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thank you, Monkey, for playing. Good luck in your future tournament matches. And leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe, guys, and I will see you guys around.